What's that?
Did you ever consider dressing up as Timmy Turner from the Fairly Odd Parents for like a Halloween?
Sure.
Because
yeah.
and Jake, you, and Eric could do a Cosmo, Wanda, and Timmy thing.
It's true.
Just saying.
We could, yeah.
If you
don't sound stoked,
I
but
know.
I appreciate you still saying yes.
you sound V whatevs about it.
I just don't think that I make a great Timmy Turner, but I can get behind it.
We'll just put you in a pink hat.
If
You could do it.
oh, wait, am I Cosmo because I'm the gay one?
No, just because I consider
know
you
what?
the Cosmo to my Wanda.
Here's one of the things though.
I consider you the
love
Cosmo to my
that,
Wanda.
Actually, that's actually really sweet. I will say, because
married.
Cosmo and Wanda were married. Cosmo was queer canon though, so
That's
he's
true.
bi or pan or he was queer for sure. Like that's
I
there's
thought
no arguing
Dinkelberg
that.
was queer canon.
Who?
Dinkelberg.
Oh,
Dinkelberg.
is he?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know either. Okay, have you seen Fairly Odd Parents? Do you love it?
I have. It's been a long time.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah. I'm really racking my brain really hard right now trying to remember what
I
happens in
smoked
that.
weed today, and that's why I thought of that.
You love
Sorry.
it.
Dinkelberg's the teacher who wants to expose
No,
him.
Dinkelberg is the
Neighbor.
that the dad doesn't like.
Oh, it is the neighbor, huh?
Yeah.
What's the fucking teacher's name? I was thinking of the teacher.
Oh, are you looking at your phone? Wait, no, I'm gonna look it up. Sorry, we have to do this now that
so
we're doing
sorry.
this. Okay, this is the Lousy Advice Podcast where we talk about Fairly Odd Parents.
Crocker is his
You
name.
know what? That's the word. That's the right word that I was looking up that I would have found momentarily.
I feel bad for him.
He's an asshole.
No one believed him.
Yes, but he was like the teacher in Incredibles. Remember when he's like, I saw him, I caught him on tape running. Also, fuck Dash from The Incredibles. Anyways, that kid sucks. That whole family sucks. I did a whole podcast on that episode. On my other podcast, we did a whole Incredibles thing, and I fucking hate that series. I mean, I love it, but the story sucks. Anyways, this is a Lousy Advice Podcast. My name's Eric.
I'm Shelby.
I'm Jake.
And I'm Ricky.
And that's Ricky.
Yay!
Of Western Settings, of HLs, of
Ricky?
Of Ricky. Yeah.
Ricky of Ricky.
Ricky of Ricky. So you put out a new single.
Well, no. Well,
The
yeah,
lyric video just
Yeah.
premiered on Brooklyn Vegan.
Mhm.
Do you have a date release for the album?
The 13th.
The 13th of November?
Yes.
And what is it called?
It's called Palm Trees.
Palm Trees.
Yeah.
So if you're listening, you should listen to it when it comes out on all streaming because
Yeah.
it's sick. Listen to it.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you for being on our podcast.
I'm stoked.
This is going to be so silly. So this week, we're doing the Beach Boys.
Uh-huh.
This is a Beach Boys episode. Ricky, what is your... Oh, actually, what am I doing? Jake, you're in charge.
You've moderated the last
Yes,
like
this is
4
me.
episodes.
What the
so-
fuck am... I know, I
Yeah, you're
have.
so-
I'm
you're
so
so-
ready to
you're so
just
used
be
to it,
like in
but-
charge.
Eric, you're fired. You're
I'm
fired.
I'm just going to go away now. Thank you so much.
Hi, Jake.
Your time to talk is done. Is my time to talk is now.
Okay. Just turn off my microphone remotely.
You have to do this like the debates.
Yes,
You turn off
exactly.
Eric's microphone.
Yeah.
It's not his
Oh
turn.
no, does that mean I'm Trump? Fuck, I hate it.
No, sweetie, you're fine.
Okay. Hello and welcome to Toon Draft, a game in which members of Lousy Advice and guests this week, Ricky, will competitively collaborate to create artist or genre-centric best of lists. I will be lists. Jesus, I will be your draft commissioner, Jake, and as we said, creating tonight's list will be Shelby, Eric, and Ricky. And tonight's topic is the Beach Boys, like Eric said.
Word up.
Ricky chose this. So what is your Beach Boy history?
I don't think necessarily my history is going to be any different than most people's history with Beach Boys. I have kind of lately, like the last year or so, kind of really been listening to them a lot. I don't know why. It's just one of those weird things that they're just doing it for me right now. But it's funny, we were actually talking about this earlier. Maybe not so much lyrically or everything, but I think just more so the sound and everything that they do. And they do have some really good love songs. They do actually have some pretty good onesies and twosies with good lyrical content, but for the most part it might be a little questionable
Yeah.
as far as being an adult, where I am at the stage in my life, and I'm sure all of us here could agree that maybe but they were also how young when they made most of these songs.
You can't resonate with when I grow up to be a man.
Yes, right.
When I grow up to be a man. Whatever, I don't know.
They even
That's
have
exactly
some,
how that goes, yeah.
Yeah, it was really good. Actually, my impression was spot on. Like it was so good.
They even have some weird ones. Like they have like a song like on one. I think it's their first record that came out, and it's like they're singing about like Indians and then like or like using like Indians and like the words like engine like.
Oh
and you're just
my
like,
god!
whoa,
Yeah.
that's not cool. But
yeah, I think that's in the title of the song.
it's pretty rough.
yeah.
Sounds
Yeah.
about white. Yeah.
Yeah, it sounds about. It
Sounds
also
about white, yeah.
sounds about 1960
Yeah.
or
And that
what
was
1962.
62,
Yeah.
But either way,
Big
it's not-
yikes.
still not cool. But maybe that wasn't. Maybe they were ignorant at the time that wasn't cool. But
Yeah.
I don't know. But
Yeah.
either way, Beach Boys have been doing it for me. I like it. I've been listening to it over like the last year and a half or so, more than I ever have. Like,
Yeah.
But yeah.
Mhm.
So. Anyways,
wow.
when you guys asked me to do this, and I was like, "Oh, cool! Maybe Beach Boys." I think I threw out a couple bands, and everybody was like, "Beach Boys, let's do that."
Yeah.
I was like, "All right,
Thank you for doing this,
thank you for having me."
Yeah.
I'm excited.
What
Shelby-
a fun band.
Shelby. What's yours?
Similar to Ricky, my dad growing up like always played music, and he was really into Pet Sounds, so that was like what I had kind of first heard, which is a little backwards. So then when I heard the rest of it, I was like, this shit's corny. And then when I go back and listen to like the hits, it's like, oh, this is really catchy, this is really
Yeah.
fun. Also, these guys can really sing, so it's more of like a fun band. Not a band I listen to a whole lot, but definitely a band that I enjoy listening to when I do.
Yeah. Jake, do you want to ask me about mine?
Yeah, Eric, what are
Oh,
your
perfect. Okay.
your Beach Boy? What are your Beach Boy credentials?
Thank you so much for asking. I have them present, ready, and I'm willing to show them. My credentials generally, I don't know if you guys know this, but I was really big into rockabilly, psychobilly, like an absolute monster when I was a child.
Oh
So
my
much
God.
fun. We love it. I was in bands. It was cool. Anyways, with that whole like idea of like surf and like cool cuff jeans and like it was just like such a weird. It was just such a thing. It was like such a trope of me. So I started listening to Beach Boys because I was very just like, yeah, this is rockabilly. Like it was like I was just trying to be a part of like something that I thought I was supposed to like. But I ended up really liking it. And then one of my first bands, I've tried convincing every band I've been in for the most part to cover I Get Around. So I think it's a great song.
Nice.
I think you could really make it cool in like an alt punk or like some sort of either pop punk, like you can do a really cool derivative
When he pitched this
genre.
to Sad Girls Club, we were like, no.
Stop it. Yeah.
So
no,
you
thank
No, with
actually
the
have.
heart.
You weren't just saying
No,
that.
no,
You
no.
literally have
I've-
tried to get all your bands.
I've literally tried to get
It
all my
was
bands
like
to do
no
it.
with the heart emoji.
Yeah,
next to it.
no.
I was down.
I mean, it would be real goofy, but I think it would be really cool.
Yeah.
And then I listened to a bunch of their other stuff just in like subsequent years. I even went and saw them live
What?
at a winery in Saratoga, California.
Wow.
And it was cool.
How old were they? How old
Well,
were you?
that's the thing though. I was 21, 22. So it was like me and my parents and we drank a bunch of wine.
okay.
But because it was at a winery.
Hell
Did I
yeah.
say that? It was at a winery.
Sick.
Yes, you did.
As they would play.
Say it again just in
Some-
case that
So
somebody missed it.
actually, the show was at a winery. I don't know if I told you that.
a winery.
Yeah, a winery. Can you believe that?
Okay.
But
love
it did. I
wineries.
do think it was like two of them, and then the rest of their kids who were playing all the instruments.
Weird.
You did say that.
Yeah, so it was like a lot of young people, and by young I mean like 50 because they were 80. So in that realm, so it was like the age gap was like pretty stark. So it was like, oh, I'm like watching the big air quotes Beach Boys because I think Brian Wilson was there.
That's cool.
I think he was, or was that other guy? What's
Or
his name?
Mike Love.
Is that the guy, the bad one?
That's the bad one.
That's the bad guy.
That's the, one
So-
we, that's the one we don't like.
That's the one we don't like. So
Yeah.
that I think it might have been him.
Mm.
So shout out to him if you're listening. What is his name? Mike Love.
Mike Love.
Mike Love, if you're listening, please stop. Or
Ring
Yeah.
that bell.
JK, ring that
Go straight.
Ring that thing.
ring that bell. Also, give us 5 stars and Venmo us. I guess I don't know. That's my whole thing.
He's
with
got the
them.
money.
He's
That's
got the
pretty
money.
good.
You have a lot of Beach Boys credentials.
Well,
Yeah,
I also
way
have-
more than I thought.
I also have 2 of them on 2 of their records on vinyl.
Really?
I have one.
Whoa.
Yeah, I have All Summer
one do you have?
Long,
Wow.
All Summer Long, and
That's a really good one.
so one is like them going surfing. I know that's so nondescript. All Summer Long. What is the one with their faces floating in like the cool? Fuck, I would go around and look, but whatever.
I don't know.
I
yeah.
have 2 of them, and I forget which the other one is, which shows how big of a fan I am.
But you don't have Pet Sounds.
I don't have Pet
And
Sounds.
you have Pet
I
Sounds,
have
right?
Pet
You have Pet Sounds. See, okay.
But I
That's-
know. But All Summer Long is really good.
Yeah, it is good. I enjoy it.
That's a good one.
Jake,
What's
Cool.
Your, yeah.
what's your
yours?
history?
Do you have history?
Oh, I've like probably heard 5 Beach Boys songs.
What?
Name them now.
That's not even possible. You can't live on Earth for as long as you've been alive. and
Was
not only
it's
heard
that
five
that
Beach Boys
that
songs.
that
Yeah.
it's like that Surfing USA one. I get around Kokomo.
Okay.
Oh God.
A great.
I'm trying to think of what else I've probably heard of. What's that one?
You're gonna like hear our list and you're gonna be like, oh, I've heard that, and then you're gonna be like, wow, I'm a secret stan. I had
Yeah,
no idea.
You've heard Good Vibrations.
I
Come
kept-
on.
yeah. Good Vibrations was the one I was thinking of, and there's one more I can't
Surfing
quite remember.
Safari?
At least one more.
I-
Yeah, that one.
But you,
That one.
okay, have you all also heard God Only Knows?
You've heard that.
No, I don't know what that is.
You never heard Surfer Girl?
Surfer Girl?
No, definitely not that one.
Oh my God. Yes.
Here's the thing: is
How about At
I
the
was
Drive?
thinking about that. I was thinking about this. It
He
feels
knows.
like
He's heard it.
You don't.
He's heard it.
Dude,
you
you totally heard it.
seriously, some of these songs, it's like seminal of like pop culture of the last 50 years in like movies or commercials. Like even if you didn't want to hear it, you did hear it.
Right.
Unfortunately.
That's like saying you've never heard.
Oh yeah.
First Date by Blink-182.
Yeah.
No, I know. So no,
Practically.
what I was actually good point. But what I was actually going to say, it's like saying that you've never heard Blitzkrieg Bop for the Santa Cruz Beach Boardwalk.
Oh.
Like
Oh yeah.
fucking, you're in Northern California.
Right.
You've heard,
Truly.
you've heard Beach Boys, but you
Also,
don't know it for sure. You don't. know it.
I love when I found that. I know this has nothing to do with the Beach Boys. It has to do with the beach. So hey, what's up? I do love when I found that out though. In high school, when I heard that Ramon in the out there having fun, and I was like,
What is that?
in the out there having fun, or whatever.
Wait, no, it's not Blitzkrieg Bop.
It's
something else.
What is that Ramon song that is?
I don't love the Ramones, so don't fight me.
Ooh.
Don't at me. This is a different episode.
Okay, that's gonna be good.
I don't
Yeah.
hate them.
Jake, do you know what we're talking
God.
about? So the Santa Cruz Beach Boardwalk. So we're like the Santa
This
Cruz Beach
makes
Boardwalk
sense.
up north. The song is at the Santa Cruz Beach Boardwalk in the warm California sun. Boardwalk. And it was like the thing. Yeah, I know. But
That's pretty good.
they lifted they lifted that vocal lead directly from a Ramones song. That's a Ramones song. They just changed the lyrics.
Okay.
It's California Sun.
California Sun. Well, they're out
I'm
there
stupid.
having fun in the warm California sun is
Yeah.
the Ramones song. And they just said at the Santa Cruz Beach Boardwalk. It's silly. But when I found that out, I was like, oh, Santa Cruz is punk as fuck.
Will you guys sing that one more time together, just
No.
really quick? Come on.
I'm down.
Come on. Come on, Shelby.
Okay.
No, but can we take a bathroom break?
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Okay, I'm so sorry.
The Ramones
This
version
won't
is also a
happen again.
cover, by the way, of that song.
Of
I
who?
did not know that,
Who?
but I'm leaving.
Yeah. Who?
Who covered it?
It's like an old rhythm and blues song.
But by who?
That makes sense.
It says written by Henry Glover.
Oh,
Good old Henry
good.
Glover.
I know Henry Glover. No, I don't know Henry Glover. Dang, go off, Henry Glover. Way to write a bop. Also,
Yeah.
white people stealing black people music all the time
Oh, yeah.
and making
And
money off of it.
and also to
Rock
tie
and
it back
roll.
into this.
Yeah.
To tie it back into this, Brian Wilson also eventually covered it.
No, he didn't. Did he?
For Curious George 2, Follow That Monkey.
Amazing. Are you okay? Sorry.
That's so serendipitous.
I'm pulling it up right now, and I'm gonna play it on the pod, and I'm gonna make sure to not play more than 10 seconds. Hold on. California Sun.
It was also on the best Ramones record, so there's that at least.
It was. The Ventures did it. Ovs. I feel like they would do it. Where is he? Brian Wilson, you said.
He's got to
Yes.
be like the only Brian Wilson.
Oh, here we go.
He sounds like he's 100 years old.
He probably was.
Yeah,
I mean,
it was
he's
in
old.
2009, so he probably was.
So
Okay.
we found out. Jake pointed out that Brian Wilson of the Beach Boys covered that song, and it was written by somebody. It was obviously written by somebody else. The Ramones cover was a cover of the song, and then Brian Wilson covered it for the Curious George 2 soundtrack. Yeah. So
Tie
That's
it back
real.
in.
That's
yeah,
canon.
full circle. We came back.
Full-
Yes, that's-
okay,
This is the
we
Beach
did not get off
Boys.
the rails.
We
We're
did
not off the
it.
rails. It's
It was
fine.
planned.
It was
no,
yeah, we
no.
felt it. Honestly though, if we're gonna talk about Good Vibrations, that was like the vibe of that song was very Beach Boys.
How ahead of their time were
Can you
they?
believe it?
It is, yeah,
Wow.
completely. Yeah.
My goodness.
Okay, Jake, how do we play this
Okay.
game?
Let's get to the rules here. So I'm going to be asking you guys trivia questions that may be pertaining to tonight's topic, and the person who gets the first question correct will pick their draft position first, and then the person who gets the second question correct will be picking their draft position second, and the person who doesn't get any questions correct will get the remaining draft position. one person will be drafting into the 11, 10, 6, and 3 position, which I'm going to change the wording here on the fly, Eric, okay? Is
As you do, as you've done in the past.
which is the lowest numbers on the list, but you get 4 picks and you receive the coveted veto override, in which you can cancel out a veto that's played on a choice that is not your own. The second positions are 9, 8, 5, and 2, which is also 4 choices, and it's in the middle of the list, which is prime spots. And the third choice are numbers 7, 4, and 1, which is the least amount of choices, but you get the coveted number 1 spot. Each player will also be receiving a veto, which they can use to knock the song choice from its current placement on the list, either because you don't think it belongs on the list or believe it belongs higher up on the list. Whatever the case, it can no longer be replayed in that spot, and the drafter must choose another song. You can roll over a veto in the next game, but only 1 veto.
And don't worry, you
So
can
we can
get
get on with
vetoed
it.
3 times. You
Okay.
can.
So in the last episode,
Yes, it's
I don't know if
certainly
you listened,
possible.
but every song that got vetoed was a Shelby pick. And-
Which band was it?
Lawrence
The
Arms.
Lawrence Arms.
Oh
But-
yeah.
Bitches.
But to be fully clear, only 3 got vetoed. They tried to get all 4 of her picks vetoed. They tried, and they could only get 3
Yeah, I
because
would've
they only
vetoed all
had
4 of
3
them if
vetoes
given a chance.
collectively. But they did try. Not for not trying. Okay, I'm gonna keep bumping this mic with my
Sorry.
leg.
Um,
All
All
right.
right, Jake. Sorry, I just had to be bitter.
So, does anybody have any questions before we start?
Yes, Eric.
Yes.
Why do you hate me?
Valid question.
Maybe if you read my script correctly,
You know what?
it would
You-
be less
you
of an
guys,
issue.
I don't
You-
like it when you fight.
You straight up just said you changed it on the fly, sir. You've admitted that's an admission
I'm
of
sorry.
guilt.
I changed the wording because you complained about it so much.
Whoa. Okay. You know what? I am a complainer. Shout out Choir Boy. But
Okay, so if there's no questions, we can move on to the trivia portion of the round. And I took an Eric approach to trivia this time.
No.
yay! I famously do not, and I am famous when I say this. I do not ask questions about the topic. I ask questions about the words.
I studied.
So, last week I didn't prepare questions because I'm a fool. But the week before that, Alkaline Trio, I did ask questions about Alkaline the Element and famous trios. Like an absolute monster.
Ridiculous.
That's
Jake,
pretty.
Yeah.
That's pretty tough.
I am disappointed, but I am eager to hear your questions.
Beach and Boys.
Okay, so
I'm ready.
here we, well, not even Beach and Boys. So
Oh,
Dennis
no!
Wilson, founding member of the Beach Boys, was famously associated with Charles Manson. And
Oh.
Charles Manson was a guest star, or it was a character on
Can you say that again? Episode of South Park celebrating which holiday?
celebrating which holiday?
Okay, Eric.
Yes,
Christmas.
that's correct.
I hate that.
What?
I hate
Yeah.
that.
Merry
question.
Christmas, Merry Christmas, Charlie Manson.
That was the big special with Hanky.
No.
Oh,
I don't
well,
remember that.
Oh,
Incorrect.
look, I got it right on accident.
That's
how
pretty-
exciting.
That's pretty impressive.
That was
Well,
fucked up.
To be fair, though, long before in time, and by that I mean the 90s, a lot of shows would only do Christmas specials or Halloween specials. No, wait, no, I'm a liar. They did every holiday. Never
Yeah.
mind. We're going to move past it. I'm lying to you guys.
The Thanksgiving, they did.
They did.
Easter's.
I'm trying to justify my choice. Okay. Anyways, I got it right. Oh, no, Jake.
So does
Yes,
that mean
which
you-
position would you like?
What's up?
Which position are you doing?
Which position would you like?
Okay. Can you name them again?
11, 10, 6, and 3, 9, 8, 5, 2, or 7, 4, and 1.
I'm going to go 9852. Cool.
All right, Jake.
Okay. Second question. Who, on the hit series based on one of my favorite comic books, The Boys, which actor plays the character of William Butcher?
I don't fucking know.
So,
Do you
That's-
know?
yeah.
Oh.
What?
Do you know?
I don't know the actor's name. Well, I actually don't know the
I don't
actor's
even
name.
know what show that is.
Can we
you
rock, paper, scissors?
What's his name?
I'm
I know
sorry.
his face. I don't know his name.
Can I phone a friend?
No. You ask that every time.
I know, and I need it every time. I don't know
Are there
the
any,
answer.
any
Okay.
lifelines?
The answer is Carl Urban, first of all.
I don't even know who he is.
What did this have to
And
do
I'm
with
gonna
the
go
Beach
back-
Boys?
It had the word boys. The show's called
The
The,
show's
Boys.
called The Boys.
Okay, I see how this
Take
works.
out the beach. You got the boys.
Okay, and so my Beach Boys related question is: in what year did Dennis Wilson Die.
Was he on the show or no? I'm just kidding.
Shelby. I don't know the answer to this. 1994.
That is incorrect.
Okay.
Oh, damn. I always love a wild guess,
Right.
and then if you get it right,
You have to try,
It's like
right?
the
Yeah.
Hail Mary.
Yeah.
Like throw the basketball from the other side of the court.
Exactly, and then you nail it, and it's like, what?
I have no frame of reference. So
Do I get to
You have a
guess now?
guess?
You get to
Yeah,
guess.
you
Yeah.
I'm
can
gonna guess 1972.
That is incorrect.
Ugh.
what do we do?
It is. I have no idea. It is 1983.
Oh, right in the middle.
Damn
Was
it,
it?
Dennis.
Kind of. Why'd you have to go and die?
I know
Why'd
how
you
he
have
died.
to go and die in 83?
If you would
That's
have
an
asked
Avril
how
Lavigne
he died,
callback?
I could have told you that.
Oh, yeah.
Do you have any more questions, Jake?
Jesus Christ. Now I'm Googling Beach Boys trivia.
Oh, hell yeah. Do it. What famous sport do the Beach Boys like to partake
I think-
in?
I think somebody should get a question right other than just Eric. I feel like that's fair.
Although I did get the easiest
keep doing it.
question. I did get the easiest
Did.
question. I would not have gotten the other ones.
That was but you still guessed and got it.
I did get it right. That is true.
Okay, this is
Googling.
this is from funtrivia.com. So
Oh,
be prepared
shout
for this.
out funtrivia.com. If you're listening, hit
Um,
us up.
The Beach Boys' first #1 hit in the USA started the second verse with this line: "We always take my car 'cause it's never been beat." What was the title of the song?
409. Wasn't that one 409?
Oh, I don't know.
Is that your guess?
Jake?
Yeah.
Ricky, guess
That's
409.
incorrect.
That's incorrect.
Oh.
Wait,
no.
wait.
It's Eric's song. Eric knows what it is.
Is it I Get Around?
That is correct, Shelby.
Yeah.
I know things.
We always take
Okay,
my
you wanna
car
know how I
'cause it's
remember
never
that?
been beat.
That was pretty good.
I remember that because of an episode of Full House, which is a shitty show.
Ooh, Full House if you're listening. Hit us
Don't
up.
ding that bell.
Fuller
You know
House.
what?
I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing.
Uncle Jesse, ding that
Yeah,
bell.
oh my God.
But
Go
otherwise,
ahead-
no.
Go ahead and like and subscribe.
Um,
Ding that bell. Hit
I'm
us up.
gonna go ahead and pick. I would like the most amount of spots. No, I lied. I want the #1 pick.
Okay.
Sorry.
7, 4, and 1.
Yes. Ricky, you have
Okay.
a lot of picks.
I do?
Yes,
Cool.
you do.
Because I got a lot of
Yeah.
songs.
That
Gonna be
leaves
a
you with
rager.
11, 10, 6, and 3.
Cool.
This is the Ricky show, guys.
Yeah.
So I get to pick 4 songs.
You get to pick 4 songs.
All right.
Yeah.
And you get the veto override.
I need my spot.
Just grab anything and throw it, and we'll be like, oh, that was the veto
Do
override.
not throw
Does
it.
anybody have? I don't believe anybody has any carryover vetoes either.
So that's incorrect.
Ooh.
I
Oh, you do.
I do.
You have 2 vetoes
I
now?
have 2 vetoes.
Okay.
From previous episodes?
Yeah.
So
Yes.
if you don't use your veto, if you ever come back, you have 2,
Yeah.
and we keep
Ah.
track.
So they always carry over.
I think Eric writes it down. I know it in
I
my
will.
brain. It's fine.
I will start.
No, it's fine. I know it in my brain. It's fine.
Could I give my extra vetoes to another guest
Nope.
that's coming?
Is this because
We
you
don't
hate
like
us and
that.
never want to come back?
Rude.
I'm just saying, what if I wanted to help a friend who
You-
was coming on?
If you wanted, only if you call in during the episode.
Okay.
What?
Only if you call in during the episode and you're like, "Hey, I know you guys are recording. I'm
gotta be
giving
like
my
a-
veto on the. It has to be on the pod,
It's
otherwise
like a
it's not
vocal
canon."
tag team kind of thing?
Yeah, 100%. We were
Alright.
like, "This is me giving you my veto. There it is," and they'll be like, "Wow, thank you so much for this veto.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Cool."
So we've got this worked out now. We're getting ready to kick off the canon best of Beach Boys list.
Bam.
And we're going to start with the number 11 spot with Ricky's first choice.
So is this supposed to be my number 1?
Oh no, this is your number 11.
This is
Yeah,
my number
we're
So
going from-
we're
from-
going from
from-
lowest to highest.
Got you. So
Yes.
So I'm starting at the very bottom of my list.
Yes.
Yep.
All right. Well, then that's going to be probably going to have to be Surfer Girl.
Ooh. Okay.
Yes. That's where I'm starting.
Okay, so
I-
what is why is Surfer Girl number 11?
So I went through I had a really hard time just not wanting to put all of Pet Sounds as my entire list, which I'm sure anybody would, but I went through and listened to like all the older ones, and I like Surfer Girl. I just like the melodies in it and everything. It's a sweet song. It's not really much to it, but I mean it sounds beautiful. Makes
Yeah.
me feel good when I listen to it. I thought it had like everything that I liked in a Beach Boys song, but it was also from one of their earlier records. It
Mhm.
wasn't like my favorite song by them, but I thought it was worthy to go on the list.
It's also a slow
Yeah.
jam.
Yeah, I love their slow jams too. I think
Yeah.
Me too.
like a lot of my songs are their slower jams.
Yeah.
Same.
Yeah,
I do like this song because it feels very like a trance.
yeah.
Because he's doing a lot of like, what? Like just like
And that's the-
he's almost like lulling you to sleep, and I'm like, is this a lullaby?
And
I think
that's
this
the
is
magic.
canonically a lullaby song, which is also very strange
That's what makes them magic.
'Cause
That's
it's
what they
a-
do well.
because it's a
Yeah.
love song and it's also a lullaby. So I'm like, is this hypnosis? What are you doing? You know what I mean?
Is this legal?
Is this? Yeah, this feels this feels messy. This feels like a messy moment. I like that song. I'm on
Yeah.
board.
I like that song. I'm also going to say that I will not veto anything on this episode
Why?
Whoa.
because our next episode.
Well, you can only carry two, right?
Yeah, you
Well,
can only
right,
carry
but-
one
You're
over,
playing the
so you
long
have one to
game.
burn.
You have one, to,
one to
burn.
burn.
I understand that. I still don't think I am. However,
Okay.
I just need it to be known that, spoiler alert, next week we're doing Dead to Me, and I just need all the vetoes. I
Yeah.
need as many.
Was that
as
next
I-
week?
Yes.
Yeah.
Who's doing Dead to Me?
Travis.
Travis.
And
I know.
I'm ready to fucking fight. Anyway. Also, I like Surfer Girl. Surfer Girl's a good song. It wasn't on my list, but it's a great song.
Yeah.
I'm not a hater.
Surfer
Cool.
Girl is a good song. Yeah, I'm not gonna fight it. I like it. I think it's cool. There's very few like similarly, I feel like this list, because they have literally a million hits, it's gonna be very like I'm not gonna really argue with anything unless it's like, why did you put I don't know. I don't like well, actually I'm not gonna say it because if it's on the list then it'll be drama. So I'm gonna leave it for now. Yeah, no, I like Surfer Girl.
All right.
I want to talk about it though.
Yeah, the my favorite struggle with this game is are you trying to create the canon list for the fans, or are you just doing what is from the heart here?
Fuck the fans.
And that's my favorite struggle with the game. Yeah,
Okay.
Yes, 100%.
Fuck the fans. yeah.
This is a selfish. I think this is a selfish game.
Yeah,
You
and
old
Yes,
fool.
it is.
what's really awesome about being on this podcast, Ricky, and like you're welcome for this.
So we can say fuck the fans.
Well, we can.
Yes.
Oh, we can always say fuck the fans, even
Right.
off the pod. But this podcast is music canon in the realm of music that has existed before today and tomorrow. We in this moment are in charge of the discography, and this does go in the vault. So we've
This is the
made the list.
correct
This is the
list.
correct list. So anybody who disputes it, including Brian Wilson himself, shout out.
Yeah.
He can't dispute it. We have the list, and it's unfortunate.
awesome.
Unfortunately, we do have that power. It is a privilege, but we plan to use it with responsibility.
It's a burden.
Responsibly.
I mean, it's really a burden.
It's honestly a burden.
It's yeah.
Yeah. So you're welcome,
Yeah.
public and music.
Yeah.
How about that, music?
We're gonna sort this out for you.
Yeah, we're gonna do it. Well, yeah, it's gonna be great. We're gonna love it.
I can't wait to cause drama. Okay.
Yeah.
Moving along.
Yeah, because this is what. So the last couple lists, had that like sweating factor of being like, oh my god, people in these bands could actually hear this. But
Yeah.
this band, I'm pretty confident that's not the case.
Yeah. I mean,
I'm sending it to them.
yeah, we're tagging Brian
Yeah.
Wilson's personal Instagram.
We should.
Oh
And
yeah.
we're going to.
Does he
Yeah,
have one?
definitely.
I don't know.
as
Probably
well as
not.
Wilson Phillips. Thanks.
Yes, tag Wilson Phillips.
Which I just learned.
Shout out.
We just should make it very clear right now
Okay,
that we all love Brian Wilson then.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. This isn't a
Totally.
Brian Wilson's hater account. This is
Right.
a stan account.
But we hate Mike Love.
Okay. Collectively, I think that's
Most
fair.
of the time.
All right, at least I
We
do.
hate
Mike
Mike Love. We hate Travis Barker. We love
Yeah.
Brian Wilson.
Yes.
Yes.
So that is the
Yeah.
big. That is the big three.
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
Okay. Cool.
All right.
We're all in agreement. Look at us.
Yes.
You
look at that.
guys.
Copacetic.
What are we? NATO? I'm just kidding. I don't know.
So as we said, it's the
Aren't they the ones who do
Ricky
World
show to
Peace?
start here. So I don't know. I have no idea.
I don't know either. I'm dumb. You guys. Okay. Sorry.
As we said, it's the Ricky
I'm-
show. So let's continue on with number 10, also as Ricky's choice.
Oh, I get number 10 too.
You
All right.
do.
Cool,
Yeah.
cool. What about, so am I only going to get to tell you guys my numbers that you asked me for?
So yes and no.
All right.
You can strategize to make sure that songs that you think are important enough to go on the list
Okay.
end up on the list.
So if I have ones that I like more than others, I should have started getting them on there.
My list almost
If you want
never
to.
ends up looking the way that it looks when I write it.
It depends on how confident you are that these chuckleheads are going to play what's on your list.
Okay. So if I'm going
That's a
from
great
the
one.
heart, I'm going to put, well, I don't know if you guys are going to like this one. But if I go from the
Honestly,
heart.
fuck us.
Yeah,
Alright,
do you?
Then I'm gonna do Sloop John B. From Pet
Ooh.
Sounds.
Okay. Cool.
Oh,
Go on that.
You
That's
like
gonna be
that
my
song?
next one.
Uh-huh.
You like that song?
I do like that song.
Cool.
And here's no, you talk about why you like that song.
Okay, so I have a personal experience with why I like this song, and it's actually pretty funny.
Did you meet John B?
Totally met. No, I didn't. So when Western Settings was on tour like a while ago, this was like probably like it was a long while ago, but it was when Dylan was in the band the first time, and we were in. Dylan had quit our band at one point, and we were on this tour, and Dylan was about to quit the band. He did quit the band at the show, and we were driving the next day to Orlando to go drop him off at the airport, and it was actually it was a bad argument. Like we were all drinking a lot back then and like doing too much drugs and stuff, but then and that's kind of what led to the breakup.
Dylan,
Like,
if you're listening,
Ding that bell. Go
Ding
ahead and
it.
subscribe.
I asked him if I could tell the story today. So
Yay!
Oh, yes. Okay, continue.
So-
sorry.
We love consent.
yeah, and he said it was fine. But so yeah, so me and him got in a big argument, like yelling at each other and everything. And then he's like, "Screw this, I'm going home." I was like, "Fine, we'll drop you off at the airport tomorrow." So the next day we were like in North Carolina or something, and the next day we were going to Florida. So he bought a ticket from Orlando, and we're like, "Fine, we'll drive you to Orlando and drop you over the airport, and we'll see you at home, I guess." And so we're driving to the airport. It's like dead silent in the van. Everybody's all awkward. It's all weird. And like I'm driving, and I'm like, I'm gonna put on the Beach Boys. I was like, I just need something like happy. And they put on the Beach Boys, and like I'm just like blasting it. And John Sloop came on. The song came on, and like the whole thing about it is just like, this is the worst trip I've ever been on. like singing about like how he wants to go home and stuff.
Yeah.
I was like, this is so perfect. And like we were just, and I didn't say anything, but I did turn it up a little bit, and I was just like laughing in my head, like. And then ever since then, I'm just like, I hear that song and it like takes me right back to like that moment and being like, or just being like on tour and being like, fuck this, I want to be home right now. This
Yeah.
is stupid. Like, but yeah.
Why am I here? What am I doing? This
Yeah.
sucks. I feel shitty. They feel shitty. This
Yeah.
is trash.
So,
How funny. No, that's perfect.
yeah, so that's why that song has
I
a
love
special
that.
place in my heart.
I feel so broke up. I want to go home.
It really is like that perfect.
This is the worst trip I've
I
ever
wouldn't-
been on.
I wouldn't be surprised if they literally are singing about being on tour.
Oh,
and, like,
I
wanting
bet.
to go home. That's
Right?
probably what it's about. But
Yeah.
Yeah.
What
I
is
love that.
what is the John B sale? Do we know?
I don't know. Yeah.
Because they hoist it up. Hoist up the John B sale.
Yeah. What is that?
See how the main sale sets.
Do we have anyone like standing by?
Yeah. Do we? Our assistant? Is she here?
Yeah.
She's not here.
She's upstairs with
She
Eric.
upstairs?
It's Lucy.
Oh,
It's
okay.
a
Can I
dog.
look, can I look,
Oh,
should I
it
look
is
it up on my
Lucy.
phone?
Do you want to? If you
Yeah,
want
can
to,
you?
no pressure.
I'll just ask Google what is the John B sale.
I don't know that song.
It's a good song, and you want to know, Loki, why I know it more and have listened to it subsequently? Because of me first.
Oh,
Because
That tracks.
they do a cover of it,
yeah.
and
It's-
it's a great cover.
I would say that's the only version of it I've heard. Is the Sloop? Is the
Yeah.
Be First to Give Me Gibby's one?
Yeah, I mean, it's fun because it's just like fast and silly, which is that band.
I'm also trying to look up what you guys asked, but I'm also learning it is a Bohemian. It's
I'm
from the
same
Bahamas.
thing. Yeah, I'm seeing the
Folk
same thing.
song.
Sloop John B is,
Yes.
and they covered it. That's a cover?
Yes.
Sloop John B is a cover.
Damn it.
Wow.
You know
Yes.
what? The meaning's still there, but that's so
the
interesting.
sentiment was
I wanna go
probably
home.
there.
Yeah, I'm done. I quit.
I feel
I'm-
like the
I'm feeling
sentiment
broke
was
up.
likely
It was
there.
originally called. Dude, are you seeing the original title of the song?
What is it?
Originally called the John B. Sales.
Oh, really?
Oh,
Where?
Yes, that's the original name of the song.
the not Beach Boys version?
Yes.
Ah. I wonder what that sounds like.
that's so weird. I'm gonna look that up.
That's
Look at
weird,
them
man.
just stealing all their music.
Yeah.
Shout out to the Beach Boys.
Seriously.
Capitalism. What's up, y'all?
Oh
I'm
my
going to
God.
start doing that. I'm just going to start taking people's songs.
Just unknown songs.
Just
I'm just
rob 'em.
covering them
Well,
and making them your own.
Truth be told, though, there are several songs like that in my life that like I didn't know they were covers, and then later it's like the band covered it from one of their favorite bands that nobody's ever listened to, and you're like, oh damn.
It's My Life by No Doubt. I recognize that was a big song, but
Yes.
it was not in my life.
No, well, at the time too, because like we were much younger than like knowing that song.
Mhm.
So when it came out, it was very like, this new Dada song is sick. And then I was at like Macy's or something, and I heard the original, and I was like, who did
This
a
is a
cover of
bad
No
cover.
Doubt?
Who is this?
Why'd they cover No? Like that's a really recent song to be covering.
Right.
They just did it.
And they must have recorded on really terrible gear. It sounds
Yeah,
old.
it sounds so old. What a vibe. Speaking of vibes, what a vibe.
Oh my God.
Oh my gosh, John B. Yeah, I like Sloop John B. I think that's it, right?
So it gets to stay.
Sloop John
gets
B.
to stay.
I'm not vetoing that
I'm
song.
not gonna veto
because
either.
that was my number
Sorry,
11.
I
I'm
can't
also
veto it
just
after
reading
that
about this
story.
song because it's bizarre.
It's interesting.
Yeah, it was initially called the John B. Sales and appeared in British author Richard Le Gallienne's 1917 novel Pieces of Eight in Chapter 4 of Book 1.
Does he describe what they are?
Which the book is
Say it
a
again.
the book is like a nonfiction tale of finding treasure in the Bahamas. It's really bizarre.
Okay.
This is pretty much like the Hardy Boys, but in Bahamas.
Yeah.
Yes.
Wow.
Wait. I kind of want to. I'm looking up the lyrics. Wait, no, it. No, never mind.
Moving
I'm not gonna do it.
along.
We're gonna move on.
All right.
Because then,
all
do you guys want to
Yes.
do a Sloop John B podcast where we talk about the history of Sloop John B? Okay, I'm good with it. It was my number 11 on my list.
All right.
So I'm like happy with its placement.
That's a fun song.
It is a fun song.
It bangs.
It's like boop boop boop. It's also very, now that I know the whole Sgt. Pepper history, it's very like kind of like ba-doo doo ba-dee doo doo, and then just like it's kind of boppy. It's weird. It's
Yeah.
goofy. It's fun. It's a fun
Yeah.
song.
What did it sound like?
Ba-dee doo ba-dee doo doo doo. You know that? Wait, is that the what?
I don't know
what
that
instrument
song.
is that? It's like I'm doing a guitar. It's like the keys, right? I don't know.
Synth?
Did you have like?
I might be. It's like
I don't
it's
know.
almost like bells.
I've never heard it.
I
I
don't
got
know.
like the good like the vocal bass line going on in that song
Yeah.
too, where it's like ba-da, boo, boo,
Yeah.
ba-da, boo, boo.
And then you just have that like polka bass. Dum,
Yeah.
dum, dum, dum. And you're like, okay.
Dude, the Beach Boys are so tight. That's why we're doing the Beach Boys right now. That's why we're doing Beach Boys podcast.
Hi, Jake.
All right. I'm good. We're good.
Okay. So we're going to be moving on to number 9, which is going to be Eric's.
Goddamn right,
first
it's
pick.
my pick. Yes. You're right. I'm just kidding. I picked Surfin' USA because is it a great Beach Boys song? Yes. Does it belong higher? I don't think so. And that's the end of my reasoning. I think it's good. It deserves to be on the list. Obviously, like Let's Go Surfing Now. Everybody's wondering how come on. Wait, no, that's Surfing Safari. Everybody's gone surfing.
I would
Surfing
like
USA, the other surf song.
I would like to tell a story about Eric.
What about me?
Eric the other day.
What did I do?
Eric the other day came downstairs and into the kitchen where Aaron and I work and said, "You guys, in this song, they shout out La Jolla.
Oh,
We
because
live here."
we just moved.
Yeah.
Okay.
and I was,
So we just moved to San Diego, and it was like all over La Jolla
I think
and
you were-
Waimea,
were you
baby.
binging? You were
I think they
binging.
Yeah.
mentioned San Onofre too.
Yeah,
Like they said,
and so just being around the places, I was like, the Beach
like,
Boys said this. It was like when I
"Ooh,
listened.
We're here.
It was like when I listened to "I've Been Everywhere" by Johnny Cash. I was like, fuck, I've been
been
to some
to
of those
Reno.
places.
You're like the Beach Boys could have been on my block.
I
outside
could
of
have
my
been
house.
he- yeah.
They could have
Right.
been in my house.
History. It's me at the beach of La Jolla with no camera, just being like, history.
Totally.
Yeah.
Anyway, I
it's-
thought that was a very
yeah.
cute tidbit.
It
I'm
was
not
fun.
gonna. That was number 11 on my list, so I will not.
Surfing USA. How do you guys feel? Are you just craving the song all over La Jolla or
Oh.
what?
I'm gonna get to say that I'm not. This was actually very far away from making it on my list.
Whoa.
Not even close.
Really? You hate this song?
I feel like it's like, you know, like the song that is overly played.
Oh,
I
for
don't know.
sure.
I don't know, and not maybe that doesn't necessarily make it bad, but I don't know. I just feel like there's a lot of better songs by the
It-
Beach Boys.
I will say it is a jingle song, but since they are a jingle band, and I don't know if people are going to yell at me right now, but since they are, okay, they're not a jingle band, but they did write a lot of jingles. Let me clarify. I felt like a jingle deserved to be on the list because it is very simple. It's very just like,
I think, and that
bum,
might
bum. Yeah.
it might be like one of the songs that people think of when they think of the Beach Boys. That they're this. That's one of the ones for sure.
And
Even though they never surfed,
no, they didn't.
none of them, except for I guess Dennis did, right? Did we
Yes.
just figure that out?
And then, yeah.
And he
Dennis was-
died.
And he died. Not
He-
surfing.
In the water.
He died
But
doing
Not
what he
surfing.
loved.
He died in the water.
He died in the
High
water.
as shit.
Yeah.
Just like on Wolf of Wall Street when he's on the boat and it's about to
Oh.
sink and he's like, I'm not gonna die sober.
Oh,
That's
hey,
Dennis.
he did that. He said
Honestly,
Leo DiCaprio.
same.
Yeah.
Inside Outside USA. Inside Outside USA.
See, it is a good song. It's not a bad
Inside
song.
Outside USA.
There's just it's a good song.
Inside Outside USA. The lyrics are just stunning. Like
But
showstoppers.
you started even just saying that, and now I'm like singing it in my head. I'm like,
it's
okay, it's a
jingly.
good song.
It is a, like I'm not gonna totally throw this out there in a real way, but I am. It's a bop.
It's a bop.
It's an early bop. It's one of those songs that you're like in the car and you're like, bump, 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 bump. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, obviously you're like hella white and you're like rich car. Like, bump, 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 bump.
Totally.
I
But
mean,
you think about like you think about like when the Beach Boys were coming up, like surfing was like, remember when like skating was not like mainstream when we were younger?
oh, and that
stuff?
was like surfing.
I bet you like when the Beach Boys were doing, you know, you have all like the skate punk bands and stuff.
Yeah.
Like, I bet you Beach Boys like in that type of music was like they were like the cool counterculture thing back then, and they weren't lame and stupid. Like the way that-
Are you saying that the Beach Boys is to surfing as Avril Lavigne is to skating?
very, very, very
Oh.
much so.
Amazing. Honestly, probably. Because does she skate? She's a rocker chick, but we don't know if she skates.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know.
I thought you were gonna say like Beach Boys or like JFA to skateboarding or something. I was not expecting Avril Lavigne to be the comparison.
I also was not expecting that, but I was pleasantly surprised.
Or
Okay.
maybe
Yeah,
like, or
I'm
maybe
here
like
for it, for sure.
Pennywise is the dirt bikes as you know what I
So
mean?
dirt bikes and Monster Energy.
Right. And then as Beach Boys is the surfing.
Honestly, you
Different-
guys.
different.
Pennywise, if you're listening, ding that bell.
Yeah. I'm sorry I had to go and make things so complicated, you guys. It really was too much. Okay. So we're good. We're fine with Surfing USA.
Well,
Are
I
you
don't
gonna
know.
veto?
Are you good with it?
How-
I don't know, but I don't want to waste my veto.
I know that's what's
Ooh.
tough. You have to decide whether or not it's worth it.
Because what if some trash gets thrown on the table and I'm like, shit, I don't have a veto left. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah.
I might have
What
that
if
trash.
what if Kokomo is like number 2 or something?
Ooh.
And I know someone's got Kokomo on their list, and I'm gonna veto the hell out of that song when it comes. When it pops up.
You don't want to take us to Bermuda, Bahama, Come on, Pretty Mama?
I mean, it
Okay.
is a really good song.
You know what? This is not a conversation for this very moment.
I love
It's
it.
fine.
Oh, okay.
I'm not going to
Okay.
argue right now.
Yeah,
What do
It's
you think?
fine.
Yeah.
That's not.
I'm not going to veto it. It was number 11
say-
on my list because it is one of those songs that you think of when you think of the Beach Boys.
Also, the lyrics can't be as bad as a Tom DeLonge song, so
No,
it has
it's
that
true.
going.
True.
for it.
Never.
Never.
That's true.
I'm gonna get a Blink-182 dig in every single episode.
You are.
It's just gonna happen. from now
That's
on.
your second one of the episode.
Yes.
You know, yeah, I don't know. I don't know if Beach Boys had more substance in their lyrical
I mean,
content.
some of the songs for sure have way more substance than Blink, but a lot of it is lyrical fluff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of lyrical fluff. A lot of
Yeah. Okay. So
girl. A lot of that.
Mhm.
Yeah.
speaking of a lot of that, we're back at Eric again.
Oh, welcome to my show.
Hey.
Hi.
Wow.
Oh, it's my turn. Oh yeah, that's right. Okay. This
Yes.
one's from Pet Sounds. Shout out Ricky.
Yeah.
And it's one that I was fairly unfamiliar with until recently. It is Hang On to Your Ego.
Yeah.
It's a good song.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
That's a really good one.
It's a really good one off Pet Sounds because some of it, I will fully state this here and now, not a huge fan of the whole record. I know that's blasphemy. I know we're going to drag me online. I know we're going to dox me and my family, and we're going to just yell at me incessantly.
okay.
However,
Boomers are pissed right now.
yeah, boomers are shaking.
I'm Mr. and Mrs. Lefebvre pronto.
Yeah, they took me to the Beach Boys. They're going to be like, how dare you? How dare you, Eric? And anyways, whatever. Hang on. What is it? Yeah, Hang On to Your Ego. Did I read Hold On to Your Ego? No, Hang On to Your Ego.
Yeah.
It's a good song. It's got a really nice hook. I think the lyrics are way less fluffy than a lot of their other shit.
Just going back to what you were just talking about.
Yeah,
That's
it's
one of
like-
those songs that has substance.
it has substance, or like it has substance. It's made of something and it like means something. It feels like a real song in a way that like the surfy surf songs
Jake, why are you laughing?
don't feel like real songs.
Yeah.
Say it, Jake.
Why are you laughing?
I was laughing because he said it has sustenance for a second. That's why I was
I
laughing.
did.
Oh,
You
yeah,
can
that
eat it. You can eat the song. It's a physical thing. I mean,
Yeah.
you could technically if it's vinyl or CD
Yeah.
or MP3 on a USB. Shout out to physical items.
Whoa.
I don't know what I'm doing. Hang On to Your Ego. How do we feel about it?
I'm not going to veto anything from Pet Sounds because I like that record.
Yeah, I'm totally okay with that. That
It's
was
not
actually,
on my list, but I will not veto a Pet Sounds
I think-
song.
A pet song? We can say pet song.
I think that was the last one. I like had picked out like 17, and then I had to like scratch a few off, and I think
Yeah.
that was like the last one I scratched. So
Yeah.
that was definitely right up
It was
there.
right
for
there.
Me, yeah.
Cool. Did I redeem myself from Surfing USA?
Absolutely.
Hell
100%.
yes.
We can be friends again.
Oh my
I
god, is
love
it my
it.
turn? Is it my turn?
I think it is.
Hold
So
on,
we're
let me,
we're not vetoing
write
me.
it down.
We're good.
Nope.
Okay. Hell yeah.
So I'm checking every song afterward to see if I've heard it before, and I had not heard that one.
Yeah, it's definitely not one that was like a big hit, but it was on the hit album.
Yeah.
And it's like a good. I'm surprised that it wasn't a hit. It's a great song.
That whole record's a hit. Jake, you need to spend some time. I'm gonna send you my playlist. All right, when we get done with this, and you're just gonna have to listen to all of it, and then let me know what you think.
Yeah, I'll listen to it.
All right.
Is the playlist just called The Boys?
I haven't
This is
had
my
a
top
I haven't had a
11
held
BBs.
hand. Yeah.
You haven't had a held hand? Aw.
Yeah.
Ricky will
Into
hold
the
your
Beach
hand.
Boys world.
I'll hold you. Stop.
Wrong band. Stop.
Yeah,
Whoa.
that's Beatles,
Talk
right?
about a
Yeah.
wrong band, all right.
That was a Beatles song.
That was the Beatles.
Oh my
Family.
god.
Yes.
Is it your turn?
Yeah,
Is
let's
it
see.
Jake?
I'm waiting to draft the Beatles list. So it's gonna be Shelby. Yes, that's number 7.
Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready?
I'm
Yeah.
ready.
It's Kokomo.
Oh!
You can't. I know that nobody else is going to put this on their list, and you cannot deny that when you hear that song, it's stuck in your head. You know the words. It's a good song.
So
Yeah,
And
but
I struggled because when Aaron earlier today said, "Is Kokomo a good song?" I said, "No, absolutely not." And then I listened to it and was like,
it is.
I'm not gonna lie.
"What?"
As a Jimmy Buffett stan, I love this song.
I was literally going to say that. Kokomo
Jake will have my back.
Kokomo by the Beach Boys walked so Jimmy Buffett could run.
That's true.
Without a fucking doubt.
Beach
You're
Boys walked for a lot of people.
They
That's
did,
definitely
but
true.
but specifically Kokomo, Jimmy Buffett heard that song and was like, I know what to do. And then say la vie.
and then made his whole career. His whole
He did
career is
it.
based off of that
Yeah.
one song.
Yeah. I mean, there's a plaque at the Margaritaville
somehow-
in Las Vegas.
Jake,
Yeah.
Jake, somehow I just knew you would have my back for
Of
that
course.
song.
So how many vetoes do I have?
One.
Just one.
I'm not in last place.
No.
No. Do you want the canonic Beach Boys list to have Kokomo on it?
You have to ask yourself.
You can be
do
very
you
honest.
think?
It's not going to hurt my feelings because
Yeah,
you have to
honestly,
ask
my
yourself-
takes are the worst.
No, they're not.
Always, typically.
The big question to ask yourself is: do you think she feels strongly enough to play it higher?
Because yeah, if you
That's the
veto,
question
she
you have to
can
ask
play
yourself.
it later.
Yeah. I
Oh.
could play it at number 1 if I really wanted to be a bitch, but I asked for this drafting position full
So
transparency.
can I come back and veto it
Nope.
later?
Nope.
I have
It
to
has
do it
in the
now.
moment.
You gotta
Maybe
decide
not.
now.
High
Because if
pressure.
so, I have to replace it.
High pressure tension. The tension's palpable.
It's vetoed. Get it out of here.
Ooh! Dragged. We are going off here today. Oh, that's too much. I haven't heard this song.
Yeah.
Okay, fine.
And that one was my main reasoning. That was a My Club song. And then-
Honestly, bongo sales just went up like 30%. That's
Okay.
crazy.
You're
We have
welcome,
3
bongo
choices
industry.
altogether.
Big bongo.
so now you have to pick another one.
Yeah. Okay, I'm not going to. We're not gonna do this.
Okay, big bongo.
I missed it. I was paying attention to you, Shelby.
So stupid.
I've never heard Jake make that
Te-
noise.
technical difficulties.
Eric
everybody.
is fully crying.
I'm so sorry. That's so stupid.
That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard.
You guys,
Okay, I'm
I'm
done.
picking a song. I'm having my internal
Sorry, I'm sorry, I'm
monologue
sorry,
out
sorry.
loud right now. So I'm starting to rearrange my list because I have 3 choices and I'm not sure that some songs that I want on the list are going to make it. So I am going to choose Heroes and Villains
That's totally a
from
good one.
Smelly Smell.
That's on my list.
That's a great
Here's
song.
some villains.
Yes, that song is fucking sick.
It's really good.
It's one of my favorites off that album.
It's a good song.
That's the one that's like ba 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 ba.
It's one of the few that I like off of that record. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a great song.
And it does like the
Can you hear it?
whistle thing.
Oh yeah, can you play it?
Yeah.
I feel like I'm unfamiliar. If I heard it, I'm gonna be
It's
like,
really good.
oh, yeah. Every movie from 1977 to 84 had this song in it for
Yeah.
sure.
It's one
Yeah,
of
that
the
song
songs that
rules.
you don't
Yeah.
know that you know until you listen, which I
Yeah.
learned today, actually, because I didn't know the name of that song.
Jake, you never heard that song?
No, I
Jeez.
just listened to it. Never heard it.
It's a good song.
All right.
I do like that song.
It's a great song.
It's
Yeah.
not on my list, but
Would you like to veto me?
no,
It's on my
Okay.
list.
I
too.
like it.
Yeah, I like it.
Oh.
What number is it on your
Synergy.
list?
See, I thought I didn't know that all 11 were supposed to be in order, so I kind of just had.
Just a
I had
whole.
my top
I
three,
did that
and
with
then
the
rest of
Larry
them were
Arms
just
episode. Sometimes
placeholders.
it's hard.
So,
Yeah.
but I don't know.
Where would you
That would have
rank it?
been somewhere around the middle.
Okay,
Yeah.
so like a good 5 or 6 situation.
Yeah.
Okay, all right, we
Cool.
we stand.
Cool.
What number is that? 7?
Yes.
Hell yeah.
Number 7. Heroes and Villains. Okay. So that's going to take us to, if everybody's cool with that, that's going to take us to number 6, which brings us back to a Ricky pick,
Okay.
A Rick pick, if you will.
The Rick
Let's
pick.
go.
if you will.
So how many more picks do I have left to get my song?
You have number 6 and number 3.
And once that happens, I don't get any more picks.
That's it.
Yeah, once that you're off the
So I
list.
got 2 more chances to put the songs that I really want.
Correct.
Yes.
All right.
This airplane is running out of runway quick.
All
As
right,
they
all right.
say.
Got you.
That's true.
Oh God, this is so hard. I'm gonna go with. Let's go with "You're So Good to Me."
Ooh.
I like that song. That's a good song.
It's a good one. I like that one.
Yeah, I like that song.
That's a sweetie.
I like that one personally. It's a song that I feel like I could have wrote for Jackie.
Oh,
And so
Jackie,
like,
if you're listening, please
Ding,
ring that bell.
Ding ding. Buy that.
No, that is really sweet.
all the
That's
way
a
up to like the
beautiful
goofy
song.
like La stuff, like on the last
Yeah.
Ted Chelsea record, I was trying to get everybody to be on board with doing La-Las, and none of them would do it. I
Aw.
got shut down. But like that song, it's another thing about that song. It's very unique for the Beach Boys. I don't know 100% if that's the only one that they do like La-Las in, but like I think that's the only one that like does it that like up forward.
Yeah.
But it's,
Yeah.
I feel like it's kind of a unique Beach Boys song.
Yeah.
And it's just good. Yeah,
It's
like
a great
I said
song.
personally, I'm like, oh, I could send that to Jackie when I miss her and stuff. But
That's a
so
good
I love
song.
that song.
Have
Yeah.
you ever covered it?
I never have, but when I was talking about the list, Jackie's like, you got to learn how to cover this now. I was like, okay,
Yeah.
maybe I'll figure it
Aw.
out.
You got to do it.
That
Yeah.
song was number 12. Like that was like on the cutoff of was gonna make my list. That's a really sweet song.
Yeah.
I really
Yeah.
love that song
I
That's
like
a good
that
one.
song.
for similar reasons.
Yeah, it's a good one.
I'm not gonna veto. I'm good with that song. It's very sweet.
You can't
You're
veto
just
it
like,
after that
sorry,
story.
Jackie,
I'm-
veto.
Honestly, like yawn. JK. No, I'd
Boring.
be like that was a
No,
really
that was really
sweet
sweet.
story. However, I am
Going in
gonna
the trash.
I'm gonna go ahead and put Surfing USA
The
a
only person
second time.
The only person I can do that to is Jake.
Yes.
Sorry, Jake. Love you.
Like a hard ass dunk, like a really sweet story, and be like, it's really
Yeah.
cute. Gonna say no.
On the Against Me list, I talked for about 5 minutes about my favorite Against Me song, and then she goes, "Oh yeah, that's stupid. Let me just veto that."
That was actually bad.
You know what? It didn't belong on the list. Anyway,
No, I love it. I'm
That
gonna,
was wrong,
I'm
but
gonna
it's
keep
fine.
that song. I'm on board.
All right.
You keeping
it's a
it?
great song. I'm keeping it for
Okay.
sure. Yeah, I like that song.
Yeah,
All right.
I'm on board.
Cool. Okay. So let me go over the first half of the list here. We're halfway done here. Okay.
Oh yeah, I guess so. Right? More than half.
We're halfway there. You know.
Okay, you don't
Um,
have to be living on a prayer, Jake. You need to stop.
Okay. Number 11, Surfer Girl. Number 10, Sloop John B. Number 9, Surfing USA. Number 8, Hold On to Your Ego. Number 7, Heroes and Villains. And number 6, You're So Good to Me.
This is pretty good so far.
This is a
I'm
good list.
surprised.
Yeah.
I think I'm the only one who threw that clunker in there, but I don't care because I love it.
Someone threw.
I was going to
Kokomo
say
on
it's
there.
been copacetic.
Oh, you know what? It has been copacetic. Kokomo was on there, but
I
now,
would have been happy
yeah.
with Kokomo.
Yeah, I was going to say that, but then Kokomo got booted off.
Yeah.
Kokomo, if you would have just read all those songs back and Kokomo was in there, it totally would have ruined that entire moment. Would have been moment
It
ruined.
would put a sour taste in there.
Yeah.
It's fine. Kokomo's coming back at number 1.
Yeah,
No, it's not.
bringing
No.
it back.
I can't do that.
I can't.
I'm gonna commissioner override it at number
Yeah,
1.
we're throwing it
Yeah,
in.
I'm introducing a new rule, commissioner override.
Whoa, I kind of like it. I kind of like that.
I kind of like
Anyway,
that too.
Sorry. I like
Um,
our list.
But number 5 is going to be kicking off this second half here. Is going to be Eric.
That's
at num-
me. Hi, hello.
Number
I'm
5.
choosing Good Vibrations.
I like that song.
That's it.
That song's
Choice
on my
made.
list.
That's good.
It's a good song.
A great song.
That the theremin. Woo, I'm just like, yes.
Yeah.
Give it to me. It's
also,
scary.
the
It's
bass
tight.
part on that of the vocal
Yeah.
arrangement is so gnarly.
Boy loves
like,
a theremin.
Yeah.
It's so
Yeah.
good.
I
and
love
then,
that shit.
bop, doo, wop, bop, boop, boop, and you're just like, stop. Where they keep building it, where it's like 4 parts, and then there's like
Yeah.
an 8th part, and then somebody in like their highest register is
it just-
hitting this like,
Like,
woo! Yeah, oh my god.
It's
It just
crazy.
builds and builds.
I feel like we just described every Beach Boys song though.
yeah.
But that's part of their charm, and that's part of the reason that they got so big.
It
because
is.
that is something that not a lot of people were doing at the time, and still don't do.
Yeah,
Really, most people don't do that.
that's true. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's sick. It's what makes them the Beach Boys. What a good choice.
Yeah.
Good job.
Thank
Yeah,
you
that's a
so
good one.
much.
I'm
Would you say that
100%.
it's a good vibe?
Good vibe.
Good vibes.
Absolutely.
Honestly,
vibration.
I'm not saying this like facetiously. They really did. I'm gonna use a word here that I don't think it works, but it's fine. Okay, no, it's not gonna work. They promoted. It's not promoted. Premote like premonition. Never mind. They called out good vibes.
Anticipated.
And you know what? No, shush.
Like they coined the phrase type of thing.
Ish. Yeah. You know what? They created good vibes. Good vibe culture.
I can't believe they
Yeah.
wrote the lyric. She's given me the excitations, like
Wait.
exciting.
Oh, excitations. Like I'm
Yeah.
excited.
Yeah,
See,
because
it's not real. It's a
It's
fake
not.
word.
It
And just
also-
like I'm making fake words, they're making fake words.
also
That's a shout out.
sounds very dirty, but
Excitations.
we love to hear it.
Sounds like maybe it's something like that you would accidentally catch unprotected.
Well,
Yeah.
I was gonna say it sounds like they got in trouble. She's giving me like
Ooh.
a citation. Like she's giving me a
Right.
bad note. Like I have to pay fines now. Like she's
Oh
giving
my
me good
God.
vibrations, but she's hot and cold, and she's now giving me this bad thing, and I'm like into it. I'm like, yes, good, yes, bad. I'm on board for both.
Maybe that's what it is.
Maybe.
Okay,
Is it excitations or exaltations?
it's excitation.
Really?
I just
thought it was.
Googled it.
I thought it was exaltations, as in like exalt.
Nope.
Wow.
She's given me the excitations.
That's a bad lyric. I'm really into
But it's
it.
a great
Making up
song.
his own words.
Yeah,
as he
just
goes.
go off.
That-
I mean,
Good for you.
language.
I mean, that song
Shout
is
out.
like in like a million
Is
car
excitations
commercials.
a word?
Yeah.
No, it's not, Jake, but it's a word now.
I guess so.
Any car
If,
commercial
if rappers get to make up words all the time, why
It's
can't the
true.
Beach
Well,
Boys?
language is that way, which I love. Where people are like, "That's not a word." It's like if you use it enough, it
It
is.
is.
And then they throw it in the
So
dictionary, and it
according-
becomes a word. Y'all.
Yep.
Love it.
According
On board.
to Merriam-Webster, it's a noun.
Oh.
The disturbed or altered condition resulting from a stimulation of an individual, organ, tissue, or cell.
Who the fuck is Merriam-Webster? You just said that like we knew who she is. Who is that?
So, you know what? It's
So
fine.
is
That
that
sounds
is
like
that
getting
talking
excited
is
to
that
me.
talking about a boner then? That line?
Ew!
I hope so.
Oh,
That's
good
tight.
vibrations. Good vibrations. Stop it. This song's gross. I love it even more.
Someone used their veto.
He's talking
No.
about his boner. Oh my god. Okay.
No
yeah.
way.
I'm still on board. This song,
This song is about a
Yeah.
boner, and we stand.
whether it's about good vibes or good vibes, I'm on board either way. I'm on board either way. I'm
Cool. It stays for me.
I like it.
Oh, you can't veto it because you
I
vetoed
know.
mine.
Okay.
I don't
Cool.
got any
I'm
vetoes
keeping.
left.
We're keeping.
Cool.
Cool. Okay. That's going to bring us to number 4, which is Shelby's second pick.
Yes.
Oh, boy.
It's a good choice, I think. My pick, and this is
Kokomo.
so that Kokomo. No. So, but how funny would that be? No, it's just want to make sure the song makes it on the list. It's "You Still Believe in Me" off of Pet Sounds.
Yes.
I love
okay.
that song.
Dude, that song is
It's another
so
one of
good.
those really sweet songs. They just write some really sweet songs, and that's where people can get me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When you can hear real human emotion, you're just gonna get me every time.
Yeah.
So that's my pick.
The end of that song is so cool too when they're doing all the big harmonizing and then and it's cool too is they do the
Yeah.
thing where like they do all the harmonizing and it stops and you're like, oh, that's the end of it. And then they're like, and they come back
Just
in all loud
kidding.
again. It's like you're like, oh my
Yeah.
god, it's so good.
Yeah, it's a
They,
great song.
they actually
Yeah.
created the fake out.
Yeah.
Originate. Originate.
We-
Originate.
Originate.
Yep.
Yep.
Orange juice.
They orange juiced the fake out.
They did.
Yeah.
It's true. I've
Tight.
heard. I'm so sorry. That's a good song. Yeah, I don't really have much of a history with it though.
Yeah, I love that song. Does anybody want you? So you don't want to veto me?
No, unless it was like a song that I truly hated or like just straight up hadn't heard of and then listened to it with like, this is bad.
I have a question for
It's right in
you.
the middle of my list.
Ooh.
Would it was on your list?
Yeah.
Would you have vetoed Kokomo?
You know what? This is going to be a really interesting take. So sorry. Not that interesting. I'm not that interesting. No, I would not have. because I would not have. I would have left it because like, as much as I'm like mocking it and making fun of it, I'm kind of in the same boat of like, yeah, kind of like it's just I feel like it's like it's like 50-year-old dad on vacation being like, let's go crazy like at a hotel bar.
Right.
True.
And you're just like, he's like, do you have any little umbrellas? And the bartender's like so tired
To
of
make
him.
it perfectly clear, this is also what Jake would do at a bar.
Yeah, no.
At a hotel bar,
that's-
right?
Yeah.
Sorry.
Spiritually, I'm
A 50-year-old
definitely a
man.
65-year-old man.
Yeah, I
Right.
was
Yeah.
I was gonna say I actually did mispronounce your name when I said dad. I did mean Jake.
Yes.
Yeah.
I know I keep bringing up Kokomo. It's just because
Bermuda, Jamaica. Ooh, I want to take
always
you. I
so
know.
Bitter. It's fine. Who's next?
Key Largo, Montego. We'll take it fast and then we'll take it slow. That's where we want to go. Way down
Yeah.
in Kokomo.
I was telling you the story earlier. I cleared a entire dance floor one time by putting that song on my playlist, and that's the last time I'll ever make that mistake.
Was that what turned you off to the song?
Maybe that's why.
Ooh.
Whoa,
This is
are we
deeper.
revealing trauma?
Maybe.
Is this
Maybe
therapy?
yeah,
Oh, we
maybe
lost Jake.
Did we lose Jake? We did lose Jake. You know what? We'll
Oh,
talk.
he's back.
He's
No,
back.
I'm here. Am I?
Yay! You're here.
Yes. I'm just letting everybody vibe.
Well,
Oh,
no. So the screen
I
on
was-
his phone, when we cannot hear you,
Oh, really?
yeah, it'll
changes
go out.
to like a "Hey, we're connecting" sort of thing. So I'm
Yeah.
glad that you can at least still hear us.
Okay.
It just goes
Yeah,
into the
yeah.
Chromatica logo, letting us know that
I can hear
she's
you guys every time.
coming.
Oh, good.
Oh, good. Okay, cool.
That's good to know.
Sweet. Kokomo.
Okay, so I only wrote half that title down. What was it?
It is
The last one?
you still believe in me.
So, number 4.
Is that Brian Wilson?
That was number 4.
That
Brian?
was number 4.
Where you at, Brian?
Who's
Um,
number 3?
So number 3, that is going to be Ricky's final pick.
All right. Well,
We're in the end game now.
fairly confident that someone else was going to say this one, but I'm just scared that if I don't and someone else does
Ooh.
it, then it's not going to make the list. So should I just do it?
Yes.
Yeah, just do it.
Because will it have the chance to be bumped up potentially?
Possibly, yeah.
Okay.
Someone can choose it.
Because this might be one of the greatest songs the Beach Boys have ever done.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I'm gonna have to veto it.
God only knows.
Yeah, I have to veto that.
Oh!
Are you serious?
Yes,
Well, only
Okay,
because.
okay.
because it's
So-
my You know what?
So, yeah. So we
Spoilers.
let's not discuss it now.
It's
Alright.
vetoed,
Let's
but
just
just
get to
breathe
his
easy.
other
You
pick.
just get to
Yes,
pick another
yeah.
song and know that that song may or may not end up on the list.
I feel like Ricky got
So
mad.
stressed. I don't blame him.
It's like the best
He's
song.
like, what?
Well,
Remember who? You just even told me the story about how John Lennon got pissed off. when
I
he
told
heard-
you that
You
story.
told me that story.
Yes.
Sorry.
Just pick another song. It's gonna be
Oh,
all
man.
right. It's gonna be all
All
right.
right. Okay. I got some
everything
other
will
good
turn
ones.
out
I got some
all
others.
right.
Let's
Eric's
do.
gonna put it at number 2.
All right. Let's do. Okay. Let's do. Wouldn't it be nice then?
Aww. That's my number.
You know what? You guys-
That's a beautiful song.
Did we
That's the
have?
song
I
I've
feel
heard.
like our
Is that
top threes are-
synergy?
I feel like our top threes are all very similar.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is fun.
Wouldn't it be nice? Is what a okay.
It's kind of a perfect song.
It is.
It's such a
Yeah.
good song. I love the idea and the sentiment. Also, just that
Dude, the big. Yeah.
right at the beginning, where
Oh.
like there's an earthquake.
And what instrument is
bum,
at the
bum, bum.
beginning? Is it like a glockenspiel or something? Boom,
Do,
bum,
do,
bum,
do,
bum,
do,
bum,
do,
bum,
do,
bum,
do.
bum,
I don't know. It's like
I think
very
it is a
s-
glockenspiel.
It's so cool. Yeah,
I
and then
think
the
it is
big timpani
glockenspiel.
drums. the
Yeah.
boom. So good.
It's a gorgeous song. Yeah, that was in my top 3.
Wouldn't
top
it be
4.
nice?
Yeah, that was a great song.
Yeah. The
It's like
lyrics are
shout
a
out
little bit.
50
That's
First
another
Dates,
one where
am I
the
right?
lyrics are kind of weird.
Yeah,
though.
shout out 50 First Dates.
Was that in 50 First Dates?
Yes, it was.
Okay, you know what? That's why in my head I associated with Groundhog Day. It has nothing to do with Groundhog Day, but
Okay.
50 First Dates is Groundhog Day. It's like a
In
remake,
a sense, yes.
right?
No.
Thematically.
Sure.
Thematically, yes.
Okay. Well,
it tracks. That tracks. It does.
I guess we all hate me and want to see me fail.
50 First Dates to me is better than Groundhog Day.
I'm gonna go ahead and disagree.
We've got to
we're talking
unpack
about
that.
a movie
gotta
called
unpack
We're
that
Groundhog
talking
Day,
about
right?
my Uncle Bill right now.
Okay.
And truly,
There's a
you know
movie
what?
called Groundhog Day,
Y-
and then a movie
What?
called I know 50 First Dates.
yes,
Have you
okay.
seen Groundhog Day?
Groundhog Day with Bill Murray.
It's not that good.
You know what?
Oh.
It's very good.
Yeah, totally.
It's not that good. It's fine.
No, I haven't seen it. I'm sorry.
It's very good.
Bill
This
Murray's
is something
an
to
ass
unpack
in it.
another time for
Pen-
sure.
You know what? You're right. You're right.
Pennsatucky, Phil.
Ponstucky.
Pennsatucky.
Pennsatucky.
Anyways, what is the song?
He's like, what
What
the
is the
fuck
song?
are
The
you
song in that
saying?
movie is Cher. Wait, Sonny and Cher.
Yes.
It's
I got you, babe.
I Got You, Babe. And so he gets stuck in the same day. That's the whole bit. Is like he can't get out of the day, and every
Right.
morning he wakes up at the same time. And the song that wakes him up is "I Got You, Babe" by Sonny and Cher. Nothing to do with the Beach Boys. I don't know why I brought us here. I'm really sorry for this tangent. We are getting back to the main road now.
Okay. Deal.
This song is great.
Wouldn't it be nice? Wouldn't it be nice to be back on the road again?
Yeah. Wouldn't it be nice if we could wake up in the morning when the day is new?
Is that song like is okay? But that one's is that him talking about dating a person that's too young to be with together? Is that what that song's about? Because I have a feeling that might be what it's about, and that kind of makes me be like
Wait,
about my
Oh.
opinion
It's
with
about
it, but
a young.
a young couple.
just a young couple.
So that's my impression as well. Was
Okay.
That's what I thought.
It's not an older guy
With a younger
like
person.
grooming. It's two young people
That-
who are like, how
right.
great is it going to be when we can be adults, when we can wake up together in the same house, when
I
we
think
can
so, too.
experience
Oh, but your
life
take
together.
is definitely a take
That's
that
kind
I
of
had not considered.
That's kind of scary. When
But-
did they write this? How old
Yeah.
were they?
I think
How old
Brian
were
Wilson
they?
was 24 when he wrote this.
Is that
record.
true?
The Pet Sounds he was 24 when he wrote this record. Yeah. And it was all Brian Wilson, I believe. It was all him in the studio, and I think the rest of the band was on tour when Brian Wilson went in the studio, and he like
Whoa.
hired a bunch of people.
Well, okay. To be fair, if we
A
unpack,
fucking orchestra.
if we
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah,
the
orchestra.
58 people. If we unpack Beach Boys aesthetic, a lot of their shit was written from the perspective of like
A young
teens, because
person.
they're selling to young people. So the idea of like selling these records to
Right.
kids,
Right.
the idea is to be like, I'm just like you.
Right.
I'm also 13 when in fact, JK, I'm 27.
Right.
You know what I mean? So in that case,
Like
the
it-
song being, but that's also weird and tricky.
Well, I mean, the thing is different because, like you just said, you could be writing and like writing like that, whereas like maybe we're used to writing songs where we're writing from our own perspectives, and we would never do that. Like,
Yeah.
I personally would never write a song that's like, I'm gonna make this hypothetical situation and then sing about
Well,
it.
that,
but
but
like,
that's
Oh,
also
but on
like,
the contrary, I have done that.
yeah,
have
Yeah,
you?
Well, I've derived things from the people around me. I think it's
yeah.
that
Oh,
it's
their
like you
perspective,
can
yeah.
tell someone else's story
Yeah.
from the perspective of
So-
yourself. In a sense, I don't know. That's
Yeah, no, you
something that
totally
I
can.
have done, but I see what
But
you're saying.
There is a
Yeah.
creep level to it
There's
to be
definitely a
like,
creep level from
I
to
want to
it.
pretend that I'm 14, and so that I can fantasize about being with a
Ew.
15-year-old girl.
Right.
Ew, gross.
So that just in and of itself
Kind of is a
is
question
a
mark,
big.
Yeah.
but
Big
doesn't change the
gross.
fact the song is awesome.
It's a great
God. Yeah, you know what? It kind of does change my.
Y'all like Bowie?
I mean,
I bet you that we're taking it there, and and if we could say it, if like be there, fly on the wall when it happened, or like actually know what the
Yes.
song's about, that we'd be
Yeah.
completely wrong, and that the song's innocent, and that it's fine. I would be.
you
willing
know
to
what?
bet.
I am gonna disagree because I think men are trash.
Ah!
No,
Well, just
I
from
just
the perspective of how old they were when they wrote Surfin' USA about taking their dad's car out, I'm assuming that they're not seen from a very old person's perspective.
There, but yeah, to me, it's like
Right.
being young to sell. Like I'm just like
Right.
you. These
Right.
are songs for kids. Like
I'm
songs
gonna
for the
leave
youth.
it at the
Right.
intentions were pure until proven
Ugh.
untrue.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's kind of like how I feel about "Baby It's Cold Outside."
Right, where it's a good song, but it's like you're just like, this is not.
This
But
is
I
a
think
messy
it's
song.
sweet.
Yeah, it's very messy.
Baby's cold outside.
I think it's consenting. I think it's a fun play.
I think
I
it is too.
I disagree. Baby's cold outside.
Yeah.
I disagree.
Well,
I think you can
You're-
find
you're-
the things wrong
you're-
with it. if
you're welcome to be
looking,
wrong.
and then-
It's fine.
Well, we're coming back for a Christmas episode, so we're gonna save that energy.
Yeah, we're gonna save the energy.
It's fine.
Yes.
Ooh, we're gonna
Yes,
talk
yes.
about it. I had
Yeah.
an argument with my dad for like an hour about that.
About that song.
Yeah, where he's like, "No, it's not. You're reading too much into it." I was like, "Read the text. Read it, sir.
Yeah, just turn off the music and
Turn
read
it off.
Read it like a book.
Put some score to it. Put it in a minor key. Then read the text. It's bad. It's negative. It's scary.
Yeah.
Y'all, It's
Ooh,
there. I know
in a
it's a
minor key.
it's a
Okay.
horror movie.
But it's sometimes like it's maybe like like when you're
Ooh.
texting someone like if you're a person that uses sarcasm or anything like that doesn't like transfer in text. But then again,
Nope.
they're singing the song. You're
and
hearing the.
They're both in that cabin, and it's cold outside.
That's true.
Like, don't leave it cold. You don't want. You know what? No,
Yeah.
It is almost
We'll get
Halloween,
there.
guys.
Okay.
We're gonna get there. Oh, by the time this
Yes.
airs, it will have been
Okay.
Halloween.
I'm really happy for the week of Halloween. We're doing the spookiest band imaginable, the Beach Boys.
Well, to be fair, this episode is going to come out right after
Yeah.
Scary
Yes.
Season, so it'll
It's,
be like
it's,
Halloween.
it's more of a Day of the Dead episode.
Yeah,
Literally.
Closer to that.
yeah, closer.
Almost. Quite almost.
So that was
I'm leaving
wouldn't
it.
wouldn't it be nice?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Yes, I want to make sure I play the right
So
one.
you're number. I'm gonna fuck you up.
Okay, do it.
I swear to God.
Okay, it's my
Okay.
turn.
Yes, it's going to be you at number 2.
All right, number 2. I'm not gonna fuck this up. I'm gonna go ahead and put "Don't Worry."
Wrong
Baby.
band.
That
That's
was
a
my
good
number
one.
2.
That was your number 2. "Don't Worry, Baby"
Aw,
is
I
such
love
It's on
a
my
good
list.
song. Just
Yeah.
like
That's a great song.
and it's not even just like lyrics. Obviously, it's like very sweet, but just like the everything will turn out all right. It's like so desperate and like, don't worry. Like,
I just love their sweet songs. I just love their sweet songs.
yeah, it feels very earnest and like sweet and just like it's a good. It's a great song. It's also catchy as fuck.
Yeah, it's a good song.
Don't worry,
That's a
baby.
good one. I love that song.
And that's like I think that was one of their ones on one of their earlier records where it's like you hear it was like that record that was all like upbeat, like just poppy rock and roll
Yeah.
stuff that like everybody was doing, and then like all of a sudden that song happened and it was kind of like a glimpse into the future of what they were going to be doing.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? It was before they were doing all those yeah. Anyway,
yeah.
Yeah.
It was like the
Yeah.
first where it was like, oh, this is the Beach Boys.
it was
We're
like,
like, yeah,
it was like
it
a
is.
glimpse of like what the greatness to come. You know what I mean?
It's a great song.
Yeah.
It's a really good song. You guys are agreed. We're agreed.
Agreed. I'm
Yeah.
totally agreed. That was my number 2. So how am I supposed to disagree with that?
Well, it was actually my number 3, but I had to change things because I,
know,
didn't want to mess
I
things
had to do
up.
it too.
Yeah, but I still love that song a lot.
Cool.
So we're all in agreement. I'm fine with that. I'm good
Totes.
with it. We're on board.
If Shelby doesn't put,
Totally.
God only knows.
Yes.
That's number one.
Are we going to review the list first? Or no?
Yes.
Okay,
Leading
can-
up to number 1.
I'm going to go pee.
All right.
Wow,
ready?
the suspense.
Anticipation,
No,
yeah,
she has to.
seriously,
She has to
it's
go pee real quick.
suspense.
Oh, you're gonna no. Never mind, JK. He's gonna go over the list.
Okay.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Here we go. 11, Surfer Girl. 10, Sloop John B. 9, Surfing USA.
Woo!
8, Hold On to Your Ego. 7, Heroes and Villains. 6, You're So Good to Me. 5, Good Vibrations. 4, You Still Believe in Me. 3, Wouldn't It Be Nice? I don't know why I put that inflection on that.
I loved it.
2, Don't Worry, Baby. And number 1, the pick is down to Shelby. The best Beach Boys song, canon, of all time.
Yep.
Shelby.
I can't believe it. Shelby. This is a
Hey.
lot. This is a lot on
Shelby,
of weight on
what do you
Shelby's
think?
shoulders right now.
What do you think, Shelby?
The history, 60 years, over 60 years of history here. Well, less than 60 years. Never mind. I was wrong.
Shelby, what's your pick?
Like the weight of the entire world is on Shelby's
Yeah.
shoulders right now.
What is she gonna pick? We have no idea.
She actually just ran away. She
Yeah,
left.
she's actually in
She
the bathroom.
left.
We were doing. She's
Yeah.
still in the bathroom.
Oh.
She actually she felt so much pressure. She just ran
She-
straight out
oh,
the front door.
yeah,
and
she
is,
actually-
like on her way.
She
to-
left to Kokomo.
She felt so much pressure, she
left,
shit.
She went to Kokomo. Truly, she went to Bermuda, Bahama. Yeah, she went. You know what I just thought of? One could argue that having a nice phone call is kind of like a good vibration
I think so.
because of the sound waves.
True.
Yeah.
They vibrate your eardrum,
Yeah.
so it's a good vibe.
Yeah.
So,
Audio in
as-
general is good vibes.
Yeah.
Culture. It's good vibe
as we
aesthetic.
talk on this, I'm sitting in my computer, so I'm doing other things. I'm listening and participating. I found a Jimmy Buffett Hawaiian shirt that I absolutely need to buy,
Buy it. Buy it right now.
and it's going to be a surprise, but I absolutely need it.
Buy
So-
it.
Okay.
Buy it, and then I'll meet you in Vegas, and we'll get Margaritaville, but takeout.
Jake, I'm gonna buy you. I'm gonna
Yes.
buy you a Beach Boys shirt. Okay.
Yeah, I'll wear it.
I straight up bought a Beach Boys shirt at that concert, and I used to wear it all the time. But that was back when
That's
I was
so
like
cool.
super slender, so I bought a small because I was like skinny, but it was too small for me even at that time.
I need to get a Beach Boys
But
shirt.
I was just like, ooh, and it said like, what did it say? 40 years? It was like one of the decade. Like, we've been a band for this many
It was
decades.
an anniversary show.
I wish I had like
By the way,
That's
I'm back.
the word. Is I was looking for anniversary or decade. What's a decade?
What I was saying was,
Anniversary.
Shelby,
10
almost
years?
60 years of history. We're down to your number one pick.
Good thing I
The
said
weight of the world is
best
on your
song.
shoulder.
So the whole very reason I vetoed Ricky is because I hold God Only Knows, which is my number one pick, to be one of the best songs I have ever heard. I can't.
Yeah.
Even Paul McCartney himself said that this is one of the best songs ever written, and he's right. You just have to think about the words there. They're not groundbreaking lyrics by any means, but the sentiment there is like, yeah, I'd be
Yeah.
okay without you, but why would I want to be?
Yeah.
Like,
Like, I don't want to see the version of myself that doesn't include you, whether that's good or bad.
right.
right.
I only know who I am today because
Mm-hmm.
you know what? Oh my God, shut up. You know what this is? And I don't know if you're going to hate me for this.
Huh.
This is because I knew you. I've been changed for good from Wicked.
Stop.
It is.
It truly. Oh my
Oh,
God. Yeah, it
for
is.
good.
I've heard this song. I've heard
Because
this
I
song.
knew
You heard? You
So-
haven't heard God
have
Only
you heard
Knows?
it?
Have you heard?
I
God
know.
Only Knows?
I have heard it. Yes. Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
okay.
Are you just saying that, Jake?
He is.
He has to have. It's been in so many things.
Have you seen Wicked?
No.
Do you know what Wicked is?
No.
It's a musical. But it was like the Wicked Witch. It was like her story. It was like a
The
that
Wicked
whole
Witch
thing.
of Wizard of whatever.
yeah. So,
But-
but
Okay.
in it, there's a song where the Good Witch and the Bad Witch, because they were friends, and like that's the whole backstory.
Because I knew
Oh my
you.
God! Literally, it'll make me cry. It's so
Yeah.
sweet.
It's really good.
It's I know it's so. Oh my God! I'm so gay. It's so stupid. It's like no,
It's
truly.
the literal same sentiment.
It's essentially saying like, I don't. What is the line? I have been changed. It. Who can say if I've been changed for the better? But because I knew you, I've been changed for good. Good having the double entendre being for
It's
good
also
as in
not
finite.
called Because I Knew You. It's called
It's for good. I know. I said the whole thing because I don't
'Cause you
listen and I
love
don't
it,
know.
'cause you
I love it.
It's fun.
Anyways, I've seen that show twice on stage and I cry and I sometimes listen to it.
Yeah.
Just like that song, sometimes I'll just go listen to.
But
It's
this
like-
song reminds you of that?
yeah, it's like the
It's
same thing,
the
and I'm
same
just
sentiment.
clicking why I love it so much. It has the same sentiment,
Yeah.
and it just makes me like,
It belongs at number one. It's their finest work.
It is.
Down to the instrumental, and it's just to me, it's perfect.
And the delivery, yeah, everything. Like you said, 100% agreed.
It's
Yeah.
100%
Yeah.
earnest.
it's a song.
Yeah.
It's the most honest song I
Yeah.
believe that they have written.
Yeah,
And there's my take, and that's why I vetoed it.
Good.
Yeah.
I'm glad you beat it up for that reason and not for other reasons.
Right.
Because at first I
To
was
move it
really
up.
hurt. I was really upset.
Yeah.
I was. I
Oh yeah,
didn't know why. I couldn't understand it.
you have to
I
go
was
through
like, why
all
would
the
Shelby
stages
do this
of
to me?
grief. All of the stages
we
of grief.
we actually only brought you here today to bully you on the record.
You guys just wanted to see me cry.
Arguably, Ricky has been the least bullied guest.
That's very true.
Really?
No shit. Yeah.
Yeah, kind of.
Oh.
Randy was
Randy
definitely
was
the
the
most
most
bullied because I just
bullied.
gave that
Yeah.
guy shit the entire time.
When he was on Alkaline Trio, and it was very just like he said something and it's like no. Jake would be like nope, nope. Like, it was messy. It was very fun.
Yeah.
Shout out Randy.
That's good.
I think the Beach Boys was such a fun band to draft for.
I agree.
Yeah, it was.
This was a good list. This is
Yeah.
actually a really good list.
It was
yeah,
fun.
It's a great
So,
list.
Yeah, it is a good list. It was fun going through
Let's-
all the records too, up until Smiley Smiles, because I didn't go past. I don't think you guys
Neither,
did. either.
nobody. No, I
But
don't think any of us did.
Just going through all those records up until that point, where it was kind of cool, because I had never done that
What?
before.
Yeah.
It was neat. Yeah,
Yeah.
a lot of good stuff.
Cool. Let's quickly go through our discards here. Any songs that didn't make the list
Kokomo.
that were on.
I
We
I
can
would
start
love
with
to go
whoever
first.
feels.
I'll
Go
go.
ahead.
I'd love to go first.
Oh, okay, that's fine.
I would love to go
Go,
first.
Shelby. Go off.
My full list, and the only reason I put Kokomo on there was honestly because I wanted to fuck with Ricky. It was number 10 on my list. Anyway, my list in order is God Only Knows, Don't Worry Baby, You Still Believe in Me, Wouldn't It Be Nice, California Girls, Shout Out, that song is sick. will fight anybody.
California Girls is shit.
It's a great
Your
song.
girls
It is good
are
too.
undeniable.
Yeah, that's the one.
Yep.
Heroes and Villains, Good Vibrations, I'm So Young, which I kind of am sad that didn't make it on there. I like that song.
Oh.
Why Do Fools Fall in Love, Kokomo, and Surfing USA.
Ooh, we were just talking about that. Why Do Fools Fall in Love as the cover?
Mhm.
Yeah, I love that song. Shout out
It's
to
great.
Frankie Lyman and the Teenagers. What's up?
Yeah, shout out to the Beach Boys for making great covers also.
That's also true.
Yeah. Except for Mike Love. Fuck that guy.
Yeah, fuck Mike Love. Canonically, he's one of
Canonically, yeah.
he's
fuck
on our
Mike Love.
shit list for the pod.
Yeah.
That's true. And again, pod's canon,
Yeah.
so unfortunately, that's just gonna be the case.
Yes.
I'm not gonna go over my whole list because a lot of it is jingles. I did have fun on here. I know it's silly. I know it, but I love it. The only song that I actually am kind of bummed didn't get on here is "Help Me, Rhonda."
Yeah,
That was one of my.
It's
that
a
barely
fucking
didn't,
good
barely didn't
song.
make
That
my
was
list.
an alternate.
Yeah, there's the
Yeah. It was a good one.
That's
That's the only one that didn't make it from your list.
Oh no,
Oh.
that's the one that I'm saddest about. What else didn't make it from my list? Help Me Rhonda, fun. Hey, what's up? California Girls was on there. Sloop John B was on there. Good Vibrations, which I did. I Get Around. Then my top three. So it was I Get Around, Don't Worry Baby, God Only Knows, and Wouldn't It Be Nice. Wouldn't It Be Nice was my number one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. I think mine. So this is not in numbered order, but my top three were "You're So Good to Me," "Sloop John B," and "God Only Knows." But I had "Surfer Girl," "Don't Worry Baby," "California Girls," "You're So Good to Me," "Wouldn't It Be Nice," "You Still Believe in Me," "I'm Waiting for the Day," "Sloop John B," "God Only Knows," "Heroes and Villains," and "Good Vibrations."
So
Our list was varied. There was a lot of synergy within our list.
so reading that back,
So-
you know what that
so you mean
sounded
I'm a-
like?
What?
It sounded
a lot
like
of love songs.
no, it sounded like somebody sending a bunch of drunk texts to the girl who just dumped them. Can you read that back?
Yes, I got you. Surfer Girl, "Don't Worry Baby," "California Girls," "You're So Good to Me," "Wouldn't It Be Nice," "You Still Believe in Me," "I'm Waiting for the Day," "Sloop John B," "God Only Knows," "Heroes and Villains," "Good Vibrations."
I feel like you went through a 3-act plot with like self-doubt, and there was like "I Still Love You," "When Will You Take Me Back?" Heroes and Villains is like you're an ass, you're a villain. Sloop Zombie is gibberish because he's drunk. I just
That's it. What a good take.
so silly.
Jake, what is your list? Do you have a list?
Yeah, what's your list, Jake?
No, I didn't make a list.
Okay.
Okay.
Sometimes you will throw us through a hoop and be like, "This is my list if I were playing." So I
Yeah.
just thought I would.
Jake, you gotta
Ask.
like take these lists now and like make your own Spotify playlist, or if you don't use Spotify, some other kind of playlist. And
Yeah,
listen to
I've
these.
been wanting to make lousy advice playlists that are these lists,
You
so that
should.
people peruse them. I'm gonna peruse this one for sure.
I mean,
It's a good. I think that the list that was made, I'm very happy with.
You
It's a
know
good
what?
list for sure.
that's such a good idea. We should do that after every episode and then
Yeah.
put that on our Spotify
I
as like
literally
Yeah, I
said,
said that
you know
before.
what?
Did you
It's
say
fine.
this?
Yes, I said this
When?
during the Against Me episode, but it's fine. It's fine.
Okay, you know what?
You know what? You take credit.
No, that's
No.
not. That's Jake.
Actually, I get to take
She's
That's
credit.
like-
Jake.
I take
I'm not
credit.
taking credit.
Eric's like,
Ricky
hey,
will-
you know what's a good idea?
Shelby's idea.
It's fine. Actually, that was before this was the normal theme
That-
of our show, so
yeah.
it really doesn't matter.
I mean, you're yelling at me
I'm not.
on the pod.
I'm not.
You're screaming at me.
I'm not.
You're aggressive with me. You're saying I'm a bad person and
A
a
lot
bad
of
friend.
yelling, a lot of screaming.
I'm
JK,
saying
I'm
you're
JK.
faking a fraud.
I'm faking a fraud. No, that's canon. I am. Oh, me? Wait, who?
You're a cheat and a swindler.
Yeah, I am.
What?
I don't know. This has been the Lousy Advice podcast.
Very fun. Thank you for being on it.
Thank you for
Ricky.
being on it,
Yeah,
Ricky.
Thank you guys for having me. I really enjoyed
Everybody,
it. It was a
go
good time.
listen
Yeah.
to Ricky's new record out on the 13th.
It's gonna
Of
be so
November.
good.
Yeah.
And do you want to plug anything apart from that record and/or your bands and/or your socials?
Not really. I mean, it comes out on the 13th. It's available on Bandcamp to purchase. On the 13th, it will be streaming on everything, so you can Spotify, iTunes, all that stuff. But yeah, no, it's yeah, it's got some Beach Boys ooze and stuff going on in there.
It does.
It does. Yeah,
Mm.
And the album cover
Ooh.
looks like the beach.
it does.
So
Yeah.
shout out to beaches everywhere.
Yeah.
Wait, what is the album called again?
Palm trees.
Palm trees.
Yeah.
And when I said beach, I meant palm trees. Is what I
Yeah.
meant.
Yeah.
Thank you for being on the podcast, Ricky. This was really fun.
Thank you guys. I really did have a good time. Thank you.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna stop recording. This has been the Lousy Advice podcast. Do we have anything else to say? JK, I'm stopping the recording.